I'm here to talk about the sweaty truth. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This shirt is not an accident. This is a declaration, no, a celebration of perspiration. So let's all rejoice in the fact that we can get moist. I want to tell you about evolution's greatest gift ever bestowed upon mankind. Take a journey with me, all right? So we're going to go back many, many years ago, out on the savannah. Hey, there's a zebra! Ah! All Bobo could do was hide up in a tree. He didn't have big fangs. He didn't have big claws. Bobo ran. Bobo ran all the time. Before too long, Bobo was running, and he sprung a leak. Oh, he sprung a leak. Then he could stay cool. All of a sudden, Bobo could run for hours. And then he saw that zebra and was like, oh, that looks yummy. So Bobo started running. And the zebra was like, oh shit, Bobo's coming. Before too long, the zebra, built for speed, not for endurance, collapsed. And what did Bobo do? Bobo ate that zebra. Hell yeah! See, sweat didn't just make us survive. It put us on top. Yes. What else did sweat do? We already talked about dinner. But you know what else we could do? We could gather nuts. We could gather berries for hours. Didn't matter how long. We could sweat. What else could we do? Hey, look at that mountain over there. I think I'll climb it. Oh, hey, look, a desert. I think I'll cross it. Yeah. Hey, the sea. I think I'll swim it. Yes, anywhere we wanted to go, we went. And when we found a place we loved, we built a community. Yeah, we did. We all sweat together. Yeah, we built houses. We built schools. We built a whole community, and it was all built in sweat. But I tell you, folks, there was an evil thought lurking and percolating amongst these folks in the golden age of sweat. Somebody was like, I'd rather not. The rise of the dry. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'd like to. Hey, Joe, can you go pick up that rock? Sure, I'll go pick up that rock. That was easy. Yeah. The rulers separated themselves from us. We all sweat for the rulers. We all sweat for the managers. What happened? Did we hate them? No. We wanted to be them. But the rulers got a little bit like, hey, this can't happen. Not everybody can be above the grind. The status symbol of no sweat can only be attained by the rulers, right? Yeah. So, what did they do? The great cooling. First, they introduced fans. They put them in warehouses. They put them in office spaces. And Joe was like, hey, this is kind of nice. I like this. But I'd still rather do what he's doing. Nothing. Yeah, you would. So you know what they did? They went a step further. Air conditioning. They installed air conditioners in those factories. They installed air conditioners in those offices. And then workers and leaders alike. No sweat. No sweat for anyone. It was an equal, no sweat environment. It was a communist utopia of climate control. But with every utopia, there is a price. And the leaders don't tell you that price tag. The price tag, my friends, is Mother Earth herself. The comfort consequence. The comfort consequence is not a coincidence. It is science. You're all smart people here, I can tell. So I'm going to explain this one time. When we all sweat, billions of us sweat, moisture evaporates off our bodies and gathers up in the atmosphere and forms clouds, a layer of protection that reflects the direct sunlight back up into space, keeping the earth nice and cool. What happens when we have air conditioning? What happens when no one's sweating? No sweat equals no clouds equals earth on fire! If I needed to do anything more to convince you, I have charts of proof. The sweat to cloud ratio collapse. Right here, you can see puffy clouds. We were all sweating. Invention of air conditioning. Direct rays of the sun. Every one of you knows that when you look at a chart, red is bad. Global moisture deficit. Do you see all the red on this chart? The doom funnel of comfort. This is This is a representation of comfort straight to our demise. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit heavy. I myself have fallen prey to that cool seductor. Yes, I have partaken in an unnatural act. I come home on a hot July day. It's 90 degrees out. Yeah. And I feel that cool breeze on my neck. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you do. And then I hear that silence whisper in my ear. Hey, going to slip into something more comfortable. And I do. And on my way back to the couch, I nudged the thermostat down just a couple more degrees. Oh yeah, I wrap myself in a blanket. We're talking July, people. I'm in a blanket. I flip on Netflix. I'm watching a documentary about endangered species. All the while, we're the endangered species. And outside, that world, the world is turning into a big, giant, rotisserie chicken. Oh! This isn't as bad as it can get, okay? We are standing at the edge of the slipperiest of slopes. As we become dependent upon air conditioning and machines, we may lose the ability to sweat completely and totally. As we become dependent on those machines, we will devolve while they evolve. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Would you like me to do your math for you? Beep, boop, 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 boop. I can write sentences. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Would you like me to draw pictures to accompany your presentation? Beep, doot, 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 doot. You look uncomfortable. Are you hot? Shall I end you? Oh! all is not lost. The evolutionary superpower that we were given is within us all. All we need to do is to turn back to what made us great. What put us on top? We need to sweat when we play. We need to sweat when we work. We need to sweat all together. When we do, billions and trillions of water particulates will go up into the atmosphere and create those clouds, that protective layer. Send those sun's rays back up into space. And when we do, Mother Earth will breathe a sigh of relief. And she'll thank every one of you. And that's my... Questions? Yes, sir.
So what are your thoughts on people with genetic makeup that prevent them from sweating?
This, unfortunately, folks, I hear what he's saying. And believe me, this is just a sign of the beginning of the end. I'm telling you, this is evolution, and it's happening right now. This man says people can't sweat. I'm afraid now. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yes, sir.
So your supposition here is that sweating is the superior form of temperature regulation.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then follow-up question: what about canines that regulate their temperature through panting, or birds that regulate their temperature through their feathers, essentially diffusing the temperature?
Do you think that the Earth is dependent upon canines? No! It's dependent upon humans. Come on! We're not dependent upon birds either. They are dependent upon us.
I would argue that both canines and birds were here first.
Yeah, it was really hot.
All right, a couple more questions.
You can go with them. They have their hands up first.
So this is going to be a hard sell for a lot of people. I mean, even this current building is air conditioned. What are some ways that we can act now to start sweating?
I say we turn the air conditioning off. How about that, folks? Oh, shit. No? We're going to have to ease into it. So many questions. How many do we have time for? 2 more.
So are the people who live in colder climates who don't sweat as often, are they not to be included in the revolution?
So I'm glad you asked that, because that is it's a very pertinent question. They have to do extra, all right? Exercise routines, working, making sure that they are like in a hot hut, made a fire, whatever. And you got to do what you got to do.
I'm personally all about increasing the sweat, but what do we do about the stink?
That's what I
Stink? Wow, this uppity guy. He can't handle just a little bit of stink to save the earth. Not to save the earth, right? No. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry for you. You may be one who goes.
That's okay.